कोई भी खतरा हो मैं उसको राइट साइड में रखता हूं. A power that empowers everyone else.
And I'm the chairperson, the present chairperson. How flow works is that 2.5 years back,
Okay.
2021, our chapter started. Our chapter is a young
Jammu
chapter.
and Kashmir and Ladakh.
Haji, that's the way the government wanted it. Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh. More from between Jammu and Kashmir. At the moment, presently, we know very vast. 24th of May 2021, our chapter started under her leadership. And
So you are the founder, chairperson.
yes, she's the founding chairperson. And as it happens, every year the chairperson changes. So 2 years I was her senior vice. And this year, on the 1st of April, I took over as chairperson.
So why
Senior vice normally takes over as the chair. So my term is till the 31st of March. So I think this is a very empowering process which happens even in our sector right now. And we are currently celebrating 40 years of, although being a very young chapter, there's a lot we've done, little, about 110 ladies. Each one is doing something in their own right, either to talk about their journey or their work. And there are few things which I would say as my experience, I'm an entrepreneur, I've never really worked so much with rural women. But I was just sharing with Kamnaji also that it's amazing to see the grit these rural women have. I'm a Delhi girl. I've been
secretary also?
yes, we have a core team of about 8-9 people. So we are
General secretary also. Secretary never allows president to work. That's my experience. I have been president of the High Court Bar, and the secretary will never allow you to work. And secretary, wherever they are positioned, are the ultimate controller. Mr. Gupta is the senior most IAS officer, 1987 batch, IIT Kanpur. He is secretary to vice president. And perchance if you have a secretary general, which I have in Lok Sabha, then there are two power centers, secretary general and secretary. But I am glad you are in harmony, both of you. Right?
Sir, our entire, it's an entire
I know one Sraf family, Mr. Pushp Sraf. Pushp is a family friend for last 50 years. 50 years. Renuji is now in good health. And Grima was here, now she has gone back. Yes, I attended Grima's marriage also in Jammu. And his father was a celebrated figure. And Pushpji in journalism stands for truth, only truth and whole truth. Ma'am?
I think we have a long standing history.
No, because you started it. How did the idea occur to you? जैसे वो कहते हैं ना, निर्मल बाबा कहते हैं ना कि आप पिछली बार हनुमान जी के मंदिर में कब गए थे और फिर पुचके कब खाए थे, पुचके खाए थे तो ड्रेस का रंग क्या था. तो जब ये विचार आया शुरू करने का,
Actually, I think you must have not recognized me this morning, but we spoke the other day also. Dr. Karan Singh's daughter.
no, not only I recognize you, it is with a purpose. And you were there last time. We had such a great time. And it was 9th March. And Dr. Karan Singh, it was his birthday. And there was release of a book. Your husband was also there. And I am in regular touch with Dr. Saab. As a matter of fact, when I was elected to Parliament in 1989, He was heading IIC. I became member of IIC then. So I have deep connect. Therefore, I am saying how the idea occurred to you. Whether the idea occurred to you or to Dr. Saab.
Okay, so I have to tell you, with the highest respect for my father-in-law and my family.
He's an institution.
He's an institution.
He's not an individual. He's an institution.
Not only him, but my mother-in-law as well, my late mother-in-law. I belong to a very patriarchal setup, and Bapati is aware of that. And he's very forward-thinking himself. But in general, I belong to an extremely patriarchal setup, where women didn't really have a voice. They may have been the forced hand of voice at that time, but women never had to really surface. And at one of them, I saw 17 states up there. And I thought, anywhere on the map. So we had several presidents at the national. One was Ujjwala Singhania. And we finally convinced in the past was concentrating on Kashmir being the center for it took place, and they weren't able to do that. So it was my first in industry come up in Jammu. And people had a misconception that Jammu was famous just place. But what everybody knew Jammu was for Rajma Chawal. Also, I came from a school boarding school that said never give in.
Which school?
Lawrence School, Sana. I just heard her saying she was from Mayo. I also come from a boarding school, Lawrence School, Sana. Apart from that, I'm into education in J&K. And I started a school called Delhi Public School, and the motto of that said service before self. So these two mottos put together, I think, is pretty much the reason why I brought FICCI Flow into Jammu.
Keep it up. Because this is not a small beginning. This has the potential to catalyze big change.
Absolutely.
Sir, I also am Ruchika Gupta and Senior Vice Chair. Just to fill in, both in terms of Rituji and Varuna, they've done tremendous work for the chapter, complete selfless work.
Let me tell you,
a very, very strong foundation.
long back, when I was as a young lawyer, attending a conference at Hyderabad, a Chief Justice then told me that when one judge calls another judge my brother judge, and when one lawyer calls another lawyer my learned friend, they never meet. So I can understand you are appreciating the current president and the founder president.
No, sir, I'm just trying to be absolutely honest, and it's direct from the
That is also ritualistic.
So Ruchika has been very, very great strength. There's a lot of work which has gone in.
You are right. Reciprocity is also ritualistic. I know. It's on the lighter side. Go ahead.
So, sir, I basically belong to Delhi in Jammu now since 20 years. I belong to a family of educationists. They are in the service of education since the past almost 90 years. And we are a multidisciplinary setup. We are catering to the needs right from law to engineering.
One of the ministers whose answers in Rajya Sabha are very exhaustive.
Yes, sir. He was a very bright student then also what my father-in-law
And he
tells me.
never repeats.
Yes.
And mind you, his brother is equally talented.
Yes, he's also our alumni. He's
Yes,
also our
his
alumni.
brother.
Yeah. And
But Dr. Saab is dealing with critical issues.
Yes.
You
Yes.
need to know about it. Disruptive technologies. It is cup of tea of Dr. Saab.
right, sir, right.
And as a matter of fact, imagine his farsightedness.
Right,
It's
sir.
futuristic. Already we have quantum computing.
Right.
He has gone about it. He had green hydrogen mission. He has virtually unfolded one phase of 6G. The commercialization will take place in the second phase. So, and machine making is so very. Sir, you know more about technology. I am just a mouthpiece. So
Sir, way ahead of his time.
sometimes a mouthpiece can make a fool of himself. So that's why Dr. Gupta ji is here to give a subtle message. So, Dr. Ji, convey my regards to him if you know.
I will, sir, definitely. Whenever he's in Jammu, he makes it a point to touch base and meet up.
And he is very positive.
Yes, sir.
He takes any suggestion, criticism, only with positive.
Very positively, very positively. So even at a given point of time, two serving chiefs were our alumni, General J.J. Singh and Admiral Anurum Prakash. So that
General?
was J.J. Singh and Admiral Arun Prakash. Both were the serving chiefs, and it was a very, very proud moment for our
I
institute.
happen to be from Sainik School, Chittorgarh.
Okay.
So whenever I meet Chief of Army Staff or a general, I said, Sainik School, Chittorgarh, 166 reporting.
Justice Anand is, he was the serving
Justice
chief
A.S.
justice, yeah. He was also our alumni, sir.
Justice A.S. Anand, I knew him very personally and had the occasion to appear before him.
Okay. So, Varuna belongs to the family. Yeah.
He was my judge assessor. I'm married in Justice
He's
A.S.
a great man. He came to Supreme Court from South.
Yes.
And Pushparaf is also known to him very well. A very good Chief Justice we had.
So my father-in-law's younger brother was Chief Justice A.S. Anand.
Okay.
Sir, I am Pooja Gandotra. I am born and brought up in Jammu only. Sir, I work in multidimensional. I started my career, I am a science graduate.
Science graduate.
Yeah. After my
Chemistry, physics,
yeah, non-medical, physics and chemistry.
physics and I had physics honors.
Yeah, okay.
Kamna, I had physics honors. Good. You remember?
Of course, I was there when you took physics.
So after my graduation, I joined CA Institute of Chartered Accountants.
Good,
Code of-
great.
Yeah. So we really feel proud of that.
Great.
Center of Thyrocare Diagnostics, and presently I also a pharma work in multidimensional.
Wanted to say one of the key roles that
Joint treasurer of the FICCI flow. And she gave so much freedom and support to me that today the finance...
I know this is genuine, not ritualistic.
No, no.
This is,
So our finance department is working so well. Finance is the backbone of an organization.
I know it. Now my wife controls. I was controlling for a long time.
So I can proudly say now that our finance department is functioning so well.
Favorite granddaughter. Taken it. And you can write a book about him. Amazing, amazing. When I had lunch
So
with
we
her,
look forward to that day when that book is going to be launched, and I'm very sure Radheshri can do it.
no, after becoming vice president, I have had lunch only at one place. Because the second was I had picked up the assignment as a governor. The only place I had lunch is with Dr. Saab. And we spent about 3 hours together. 3 hours.
Yeah.
So, restaurant chain hai?
Yeah, it's a famous chain, Pirates of Grill, Belgium Waffles and Bailey's. So I overseas, it's
There is a saying that someone looked at a menu and asked the waiter, what is it? So the waiter explained in English, long-winded words, blah, 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 blah. उसने कहा हिंदी में बताओ बोला खिचड़ी. So sometimes that does happen.
Mona has also been an extremely supportive member. When I took over